Hello, everybody. Hello. So, as usual, I'm just going to chill out here for a couple minutes and wait for some peeps to get in here. So the live chat today, I'm going to give a quick update on the raffle. We'll talk about that a bit. Other than that, like, happy Easter. And I don't have anything going on today. I'm just chilling at home. The kids are outside playing. I'm going to help my sister hide Easter eggs in a little bit, and that's it. I've been being very lazy and playing a lot of League of Legends, drinking coffee, smoking cigarettes, the norm. Um, Hello, everybody. C. Williams, Lucy, Bossity, Barb, Two Pass. Hello. Happy Easter to everybody. Is anybody else? What are you guys doing today? Do you guys have big family plans or just hanging out like me? That and that. Yes, happy Ostara. Ostara, Astora. No, it's Ostara, right? Ostara, am I saying that right? I'm not a good witch. Just hanging out, not doing shit. Yeah, same, Allie. Same. I'm actually looking forward to. I don't. What is the temperature right now? It was pretty chilly this morning, but it is definitely getting nicer. And I'm looking forward to going outside and hiding Easter eggs. That's going to be fun. It's noon here, and the temperature is 57. So give it another hour or two, and it'll be up in the mid 60s. Perfect Easter weather. Perfect hoodie weather. I'll put on my hoodie. Go play in nature. Had a barbecue at Daughter's earlier. Two paths. Sounds like you're back home. I hope that you had fun at your daughter's. Barbecuing sounds great. In fact, we have a grill. I'm going to convince my sister to barbecue today. She might already have that on her mind, but I'm going to make sure she does that. Sounds amazing. Lucy's chilling out. Easter dinner in a few hours. Barb dinner with family, still in bed right now. It's only 9 a.m. where Barb is. She's got some time. That's all right, Barb. I've been nothing but lazy today. Cooking. Good for you, Lady D. I love cooking. I'm not super great. I'm not bad. I don't make anything fancy, but when I do make something, it always turns out great. 9 a.m. where Lady D is, too. Lovely weather in the 70s. Yes, that does sound. 70 degrees is like, I think it's everybody's like perfect kind of weather, but that's my perfect. Even 65. I really like light jacket weather. Same in London at Patsy, so 70s in London as well. Lady D is going to be at 85 today. And Lucy is in Mexico. Did she say? Star is March 21st. Oh, we're past that, guys. It's not a star anymore. Christy. If I don't say hi to Christy, it's only because I've been talking to her all morning anyway. So, hi, Christy. Lady D is in Arizona. Oh, yeah, Lucy, you were coming to the States. Are you in the States right now? Sounds like you might be. Vancouver Island for Barb. Lucy is in Pennsylvania. Welcome to the States, Lucy. Are you having a good time? All right, Lucy, are you originally from Mexico? Is that where you grew up? I'd love to play some light background music, but I'm afraid to anymore. I honestly don't know what is allowed. I'm always surprised. Sometimes they allow stuff like that, songs on my channel, and other times, like we saw, it blocks it. So as much as I love music, I don't want a whole chat to be blocked or the chat to be gone because I played music. Lucy is from Mexico. Okay. It works for a USA company. Well, that's the best way to do it. So I've been told when I researched moving to Mexico, because I do that. Like one day, you guys know I'm pretty spontaneous. I'll be like, I want to move to Mexico, and I'll spend a few days like, how do I do it? What do I need to know? And Mexico, I believe, is a little bit cheaper. So a lot of people will work for U.S. companies, online and that sort of stuff. So they're making, U.S. currency and living well in Mexico. Oh, they don't pay you in USD. Okay. What a bummer, huh? But I mean, that was the whole plan in India, and I'm not, that plan is not off the table. I haven't talked about it because there's no set plans, but of course, I'd love to go back to India, find an online job, not reading tarot cards. I have discovered that. I love tarot, but I don't, especially online reading. I don't think I'm feeling that. Hello, Mystical Moon. I'm glad you're here. Finally caught alive. Here you are. But that's the way to do it, is move to like India or somewhere and be working remotely. Purple Ocean was Purple Ocean. I didn't like the 3-minute time limit. I didn't like the it's just, I use tarot for heavy duty personal growth. And for looking at, looking deeply into complex situations. I normally don't use tarot for, is this relationship going to work out? Or is this the man for me? Or those questions to me would be like, what do I need to know about this relationship moving forward? And no, in 3 minutes is not enough, one, to talk about something like that. And that's not what people wanted to hear. In fact, when I tried to do that, within 3 minutes, I will get a lot of, because they can, on Purple Ocean, you still have a day where you can message that person back and forth. And I would get a lot of, yes, but the answer to my question is what? Well, if I had to give you an exact answer, this would most likely be it. But it was too much. I didn't connect with it. So I may eventually work on my Etsy shop that I had at one point. But I may eventually work on really getting that up and running, even if I only do one reading a month. I would not mind doing that for people who really want more in-depth, intuitive readings. Yeah, once it becomes a job, yeah, things are not as enjoyable anymore. I agree. And like with an Etsy shop, I feel like that's a lot different. It's on my time doing the readings that I know that I feel comfortable doing. So yeah, that would be a lot different than Purple Ocean. That's funny that you said that, Mystical Moon. Am I still crocheting? Because I was just telling Christy I need to get back to it. It's been a couple weeks since I have crocheted. I would like to see crocheting videos. Yes? Yeah, I mean, I could do that. I've always thought about doing a crochet. I feel like that would just have to be a separate channel. It doesn't have to be. I could certainly do it here, but not a lot of people on this channel currently who probably want to see crocheting videos. Barb does, but there's probably not a whole bunch. And there's a lot of crocheting videos out there. But I need to work on it. I'll show you guys what I am working on. Hold on. Okay. Crochet tarot pouches. Yeah, you know what? I get into crocheting tarot pouches and I'll crochet a few and then just get bored of it. I get bored easily working on it. And that's what happened here. Like, I definitely want to finish this, but I got bored working on the same project, so I had to set it aside. There it is. It's going to be a blanket. It's called Sophie's Cal. Cal is crochet along, or Sophie's Universe. So it's a crochet along that she put up for free that people at the time kind of crocheted along with her as she was putting up the videos and all that. That was years ago. So I'm not crocheting along with everybody, but I'm still crocheting it. Thank you guys. Yeah, I'm really, really happy with the colors I chose and the way it's turning out. The first time I did it was probably 2 years ago, and I chose the wrong colors, and it felt very granny. And so I was like, oh, I don't like this pattern. And then like a few months ago, I went back to it because I really do like the pattern. Chose different colors, and now it's not so granny. It's a little bit more modern, I guess. That's how I feel about it. So I'm really loving the way that's turning out. Kelly is a knitter. I started with knitting. Said I would never go to crochet. I knitted for a year. Finally tried crochet, and I've never gone back to knitting. Crocheting is faster. It is. You can just. I feel like you can do a lot more with it than knitting. But knitting has its niche. Like, you really can't do socks or sweaters or anything like that with crochet. Anything like fine. You can't really do because crochet is really bulky. Yeah, Lucy here. I'll show it again. So it started as a circle and it finally got to where it is a square now. And what will happen is these short sides up here that you see, short side, that will get longer and longer as the long side gets shorter and shorter, and eventually it becomes this big square, and it looks really nifty. Hi, Vamo. Hi to anybody else I've missed. I haven't. Natalia, hello. And I'm sorry if you have a specific question, guys, just like Natalia did, at me, at Read the Wonder, if you can. If you're on a cell phone, I don't think you can do that, but do it if you can, and put it all in caps. That way I'm sure to see it. Yeah, Natalia, I made that. I love being crafty. I mean, crochet is my number one, but I love crafts in all of their forms. Hello, Misty. Welcome. Gaviota. Hello. I'm probably not saying that right, love. I don't know. Carolina. Yeah, I knew it. Carolina. Yeah. Yeah. And I do need to make some pouches. I have decks myself that still don't have pouches for them. I end up making them and selling them. Better start an Etsy shop for tarot bags. Yeah, I mean, I've thought about that too. It just feels like it would be hard to break into because there's already quite a few Etsy shops that sell really awesome tarot bags. So it's just one of those things where I feel like it would be tough to break into, to really get a hold in a niche there, but it's not impossible. I just have to find the inspiration. Mystical, looks like you're not feeling good, so I hope you feel better. You can, Carolina. Do you like Gaviota or Carolina? What should I call you for sure? But she did 2 tarot bags in crochet. I love doing them because once you know how to crochet, you can really do anything that you want when you're making you can customize it anyway. You can make it as tight, as loose, put any kinds of decorations on it. Natalia, that is true. Yeah, if I make a good product and they get one and they realize it, then it does get a devoted following. So, and why not? But crocheting for me is the same way as tarot reading. These are hobbies or passions of mine, and they become less exciting for me when I'm being paid to do it, unfortunately. It just becomes more of a chore when it's something I have to do, as opposed to something I just want to sit down and do when I want to do it. Barb, and you have us to promote you. Yeah. I've sold a couple online. and a couple of friends, and they've always been really, really happy with them. Have I been curious what tarot system I like to use? Meaning like Rider Waite. Natalia, what do you mean by that? I am definitely a Rider Waite boy. Yeah, yeah. As opposed to Toth or Marseille. I have never really looked at I did have a Toth deck once and thought about looking into it, but I just wasn't at that space. So I didn't do it. Marseille, I have definitely done a lot of research into numerology and tried using it, but I reach for my Rider Waite's more than anything. What do you like to use, Natalia? What system do you use the most? Oh, thanks, Vimo. Loyal buyer. Christy sticks to draw. You can erase. Christy, you can erase with crocheting too. You just pull out the string, pull, and it comes right unraveled, just like erasing. You paint too. That's something that I have been trying to get into, and that I haven't done in a week or two either. I guess my creativity is just kind of at a low right now, but I was really getting into watercolor and acrylic for a minute, and I still have all the stuff. I'll just when I find the inspiration, I'll do it. I was curious because I saw you mention, oh, that's a nice deck at Zach's when he said he got the alchemical tarot from me. And I thought, what decks does Shane like to use? Yeah, definitely Rider. And I love the alchemical. I had it at one point, and it's one that I sold. I got rid of, but it's one that I don't know. There's something about it I like so much, but I never used it. I don't know why. And I hate when that happens. Do you guys have that problem? Like you can just love a deck and everything about it, but you still don't reach for it? And that's why I decided anything that I didn't use, I got rid of, and that's why I'm down to like 5 decks now. I'm a Toss girl, and some are say I can't stand RWS. Natalia, that's perfectly fine. Everybody has their own way of doing it, and I see the beauty of all three of them. I really do. So eventually, I will want to dive into those a bit more, but um, just a couple months ago, I really started coming back to my roots and discovering what tarot means to me kind of all over again and really trying to make that very clear in my own head about what I believe about the tarot and how I like to use the tarot. So I just went back to RWS because that's what I know and I'm comfortable with. Eventually, I will go on to talk in Marseille, I'm sure. Yeah, the art of the alchemical is terrific. I love the artwork. The style is amazing. And well, the card stock, everything about it. The card stock is amazing. The vibrancy is amazing. The price, it's a great price for being an independent deck. I don't know how much it is anymore. 35, I think, when I got it. So really a good price. Some people get very upset if you don't like RWS. I know. What do you do? But Christy, what's the difference between RWS and Marseille? Well, RWS is what'd you say about that? RWS has scenic. And I always remember that because Kelly at the Truth and Story always says scenic instead of illustrated. Because a lot of people say RWS has illustrated pips. And pips are the numbered cards, 1 through 10, or ace through 10. But even the Marseille is illustrated. Every card is illustrated. So scenic makes more sense. So these have scenes on them. They're, it's an RWS style. There's upside down mostly. Whereas the Marseille is just where you typically have your suit, your cups, or your swords, and that's all you'll have on there for the most part. Does that make sense, Christy? You've only worked with, I'll show you. favorite Marseille style. Ooh, pancakes sound amazing. I'm getting hungry. All right. This is the Saporfino by Il Managello. And these are, let me find a few in a row here. But like, there's your 9 of swords. And then your court cards are they're still going to have people on them in Marseille decks. But all your pips are just going to have, like, here we have cups. You just see 7 cups. And sometimes they're a little bit illustrated, but you're not going to get scenes in them. 5 of Pentacles. So that's what a Marseille style deck is. Isn't this beautiful? If you guys, I'm sure most of you have seen this, but if you haven't, Il Managello is great. The card stock is just like, it's paper. And it's thick, and it's just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And this one was recreated with all of the original stains. So it's like on this one, see up in the corners there, those are wine spills that the original edition had on it. So they recreated it. Like, look at the sun. Look at the sun with its wine stains. El Sol. Oh, bye, Gaviota. I'm sorry you have to leave. Have a good Easter. Okay, I'm missing a lot. Yo, what's up? Hi, Hugh. How's it going? Rosemary, to me, pip decks have symbol depictions versus scenes. Yeah, that's a great way to put it too, Rose. Christy, you've been drooling over this deck? It is an awesome, awesome deck. And I don't use it a lot, but I can't get rid of it. It's the one Marseille I've kept, so that when I'm ready for Marseille, this bad boy is going to be... I picked it up a few times and read with it, but Marseille, you really, really have to be comfortable with, I think, reading as a whole, reading your spread as a whole, because I think Marseille more than RWS, not that RWS doesn't, but I think Marseille more leans to defining a card by the cards surrounding it, more so than RWS. And really, I think you have to know numerology pretty well to be able to read confidently with Marseille. Vamo grew up believing Marseille was the only serious system and that the RWS was like a joke. You're probably not the only one that feels that way or that has heard that. Obviously, Marseille came way before the RWS. The Rider-Waite was the first. I mean, it wasn't the first, but it was the first, I think, popular RWS system. And that was only, early 1900s. So for hundreds of years before that, all you had was Marseille, and that's how people read. And reading Marseille leaves a lot more to the intuition, a lot more room for interpretation. You're not stuck by the image on the card because I don't know, like twos, for example, can mean unity, they can mean decisions, they can mean balance. And when you're using an RWS for each suit, you almost have that depiction. Like, we tend to think of the Two of Pentacles as more of a balancing act than we do a decision needing to be made. But if you were reading with Marseille and you see the Two of Pentacles come up, then based on the cards around it, you can say, you can decipher. So does that mean some kind of decisions in the realm of finances, or a practical decision needing to be made, or does it mean balance, depending on the cards? So I know it's a lot more open. So I feel it's a lot. It's a lot. And I am not super comfortable with it yet. So 1910, I think you're right, Lucy. I'm not positive, but that sounds right. Exact name of that deck, I'll search for a link. Christy, hold on. I can probably get it really quick. Soprafino Tarot. It's the Soprafino. Soprafino. And let's see if it's in stock. I think I got mine from Colette Tarot. That would be for anybody in the States, because it's not printed in the States. It is out of stock right now. I'm so sorry, Christy. It's out of stock at Colette Tarot, but they get their stock renewed pretty often, I think. So that doesn't mean that it's out of print. It just means they don't have any in. And then Tarot BG. That's Europe, right? Tarot BG. And they do have some in stock, Christy, but the shipping is probably going to be a lot more, obviously, than it would be from Colette Tarot. Here, I will post the link for the one at Colette Tarot if you want to bookmark it, Christy, and just keep checking up on it to see if it comes in. There it is. Barb, yeah, 80 for getting it from Italy. You're welcome. All right. $30 people in here. Wow. Okay, so now it will be a good time to say, talk about the raffle. Okay, so you regret that purchase. Do you not like it, Barb? Or you're just regretting that you spent that much on it? Okay, raffle, guys. This raffle that Christy and I are doing doesn't seem to be going over well. I'm just going to be honest about it. Okay, the video I made has like 22 likes and 9 dislikes. Like people really don't like it, I don't think. There are a handful of people that immediately thought it was an awesome idea and bought some coffees. But it's been dead quiet since I uploaded the video. Like that handful of people did it, and now it's just like gone silent. So I don't know. Maybe people don't like this idea, and if they don't, we won't do it after this one. If you haven't heard about the raffle, what Christy and I are doing is we have a coffee page. So to be included in the raffle, in the drawing, you buy a coffee for $3. Gets you 1 entry. If you want multiple entries, you buy multiple coffees. Once we have reached our mark and buy a certain deck, then we raffle that deck off and send it to who everybody went. Well, it comes to me. Christy will have it sent to me because Christy is in charge of picking the deck. I won't even know the deck and sending it to me. And as I'm talking about it, views are going down. Like, I really feel, guys, like people just don't like this. And I just feel like I want to be honest about it. Yes, we did have it open for everybody in the world. I think maybe we didn't make it clear, and it seems like maybe greed. I don't know, but Christy and I are making absolutely no profit on this. This is not for profit. This is not so we can get decks. This is purely an idea that I originally came up with, that Christy helped me out with, in order that maybe people that don't have a lot of money have the chance to win a deck. It gives a chance for a great walkthrough. I am going to bless or consecrate the deck for whoever wins and then send some other little goodies with it. So yeah, Natalia, so raffle for a deck. $3 gives you the chance. Rose, kind of. You know, maybe we just need to promote it more, and I'm just being a Debbie Downer. Yeah. We're not giving up on it. I'm just trying to be honest. It's just a really fun idea, and I think it would be great, in my opinion. But we'll see how this first one goes. And the idea is to keep it ongoing. So once we've raffled one, then we just do it all over again. But the one that Christy, the deck that Christy has chosen is a $58 deck. So in order to get to our goal, we would need about $80. We decided on like $20 for shipping. That way, in case somebody from outside of the States wins, we have the money for shipping. So for $3, guys, if you want to enter, you have a chance to win a $60 indie deck. It's a surprise, Lucy. It's a surprise. So maybe more people would be interested if they knew the deck. Let's think about that. Yeah, because now a couple people are asking, should we announce the deck first? Or should it just be a surprise? Carmen. Hi, Carmen. I didn't even see you in here. Carmen is saying a yes to announcing it first. Christy can re-choose for a less expensive one. And that's what I was thinking. Like, give it another week. Put a like a time limit on it. Like, so that's what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna do that right now. One more week. So I'm gonna get my planner out. I'm trying to be organized lately. It's a new idea for me, but I am trying with an old school paper planner. So today is the 21st. We'll go to the 28th, which is Sunday. So we'll say deadline on raffle. So the last day that you can submit the raffle is Sunday. Sunday night, we'll announce where we are, if we've made the mark. But if we don't make that much, then we'll just go with the cheaper deck, which is fine. Okay, so Natalia says no, keep it a surprise. And make sure to say it's an indie deck. Crystal Lotus says yes, announce it. Barb says let them know what deck it is. So there's not a chance of getting a duplicate deck. Carmen, a lot of people don't like surprises. I think Carmen's right. Some people really don't. Emphasize the indie deck again. Keep it a surprise. So it's like half and half. Some are saying surprise, some are saying that. Oh, guys, I don't know. Christy, what do you think? Do we keep it a surprise or do we tell everybody? There's the link. Thanks, Christy, for posting a link. Christy has been amazing, guys. Like, she's probably more on top of everything than I am with this. I am not a good, I'm not good at social meeting, networking, promoting. I'm not good at that stuff at all. Look at Christy. There's a link. There's a link. Give us suggestions. Go sign up. Natalia says, I want to buy coffee to support, but please take me out of draw. I don't need more decks and I'll just give it away. Natalia, and this is what we decided, and feel free, everybody, to chime in on this too, because Molly from around here, the tarot tube, also bought a couple coffees and said, I don't want to be in the drawing. That doesn't feel fair to me. So what I said, and Molly agreed to let me do this, is that if she wins or somebody who doesn't want decks contributes and wins, then what we're going to do with that deck is hold a second raffle for absolutely anybody that wants to enter. Not just people that have contributed, not just people who have bought coffees, but anybody at all on my channel can say, I'd like to enter, if somebody who doesn't want the deck wins it. That way, as a second draw, everybody in the community has a chance to win. How do you guys feel about that idea? Thank you, Lucy. Lucy bought a coffee. Bye, Mystical Moon. Oh, I'm sorry. It's noisy where you're at. Don't forget to thumbs up this live. Thanks. Hello, Molly from around here. Molly. Sounds good to me. I think that works. Second raffle if the winner doesn't want it. Yeah, good. Then anybody would have a chance to win it. That's awesome. I like that idea. So that's it on the raffle. We'll see how it goes. We'll give it one more week. Oh, Zach is lurking. Hi, Zach. Rose too. Makes sense to do the second raffle if needed. Thank you, Carmen. So cool. Sounds like people really do. There are a good handful of people that are really diving into it. So we'll keep it going, and maybe it will catch on and become more popular. I just really like the idea of being able to put in $3 to this community pool for a deck that you have a chance of winning. I don't know what we're talking about here. What about the Visconti Sforza? I'm so confused. I had to go research. I have the Visconti, and I remember in claiming it was the oldest on the box, but I'm not really sure. Are we talking about what the oldest tarot is? Zach might know that. I'm not sure, to be honest. Natalia, I just bought 2 cups. I'm swear I'm not trying to monopolize, just supporting. Thank you, Natalia. You're awesome. And Natalia doesn't even want a deck, so she's just contributing so somebody else can win a deck. That's so cool. Allie, yeah, I would if I could. I would buy. Yeah, no, don't. If you don't have the funds, like, don't feel bad at all. You know, you always have a chance if somebody who doesn't want the deck wins, and then you have the chance to win it as well. So that's really cool. Solabuska. I think that Natalia is right. I think it is the Solabuska. Can this possibly be promoted on some of the Facebook tarot spot purchase groups? Good idea. Yeah. I mean, it's on I have a Facebook group just called Read the Wonder if you want to join there, that Christy has been announcing it on. But yeah, I'm a member of like the Tarot Marketplace and Tarot Swap. I can ask them if it could be put on their site. That's a really great idea. I don't know if they would allow it or not, but it doesn't hurt to ask. And Parp says, I'll buy one later, but I'm going to pretend it's a Red Bull. Zach has the answer. Charles VI Tarot. I've never even heard of that. From the 1930s, but it's majors and not all of them survived. So yeah, it really depends. Are we talking about the first ever full complete deck, or the first hintings of a deck? Barb, are you part of Read the Wonder? I can check it out. I'm actually in that group right now, so let me see. Members. If not, I will invite you. How do I invite? Members. Invite members right there. Well, it might be because you're not a member, Barb, and it's because we've talked, but here. I'll do that if that's all right. And we'll go from there. All right, back to chat. The first ones are probably playing cards. Yeah. I want to be a part of the cool kids. I don't know about all that, but The cool kids or just we're cool kids? Yeah, we're the weirdos. We're the cool weirdos. Even then, that Charles VI tarot could have been just the majors, and people didn't mix traditional playing cards with the 22 majors. You guys are talking, I don't know. I have no idea on that. I mean, all I've really ever read is like what we find in the introductions, um, about like when it's just very obscure. Yeah, tarot history. I am down to talk about it, but I can't contribute much. You guys will have to teach me. Oh goodness, I'm a mess. Did we decide on um oh wow. Sorry guys, I'm being rude, checking things out on my phone, getting notifications. Do we decide if the Debt Christie is going to be a surprise or announced? Not at all clear or straightforward. People claiming to have the ultimate truth, I'll doubt them. Yeah, it's one of those things where there's a couple different opinions. I know that. And history can't really nail it down as to the exact time or place or of the first actual tarot deck. Tarot history muddles the waters about what was the first and true tarot. Even the Visconti majors are unnumbered, so the order isn't even official. Yeah. There you go. Yeah. What are some good books to learn more about the history of the tarot? Same, Barb. Same. Give me the Misfits any day. Yeah, Lucy. For a long time, people were set that the origin of tarot was Egyptian and that gypsies brought it over. That's really been debunked. I've seen some diehards still claiming that, but I think according to very factual history, that's not the truth. Not to say that they didn't use it. These gypsies from Egypt didn't use the tarot or playing cards as tarot decks, but I think history really proves that that's not where the origin was. If you go the surprise route, maybe you can do little teasers to help promote the raffle, like show part of a card and have people guess which deck it's from to get people excited and talking. These people on here, Rose, they know their decks. If you show one little part of a card of a deck, everybody's going to know what it is. It's neat. That's a neat idea. Maybe just, yeah, like just a little bit of the card. Tarot history book, Mystical Origins of the Tarot, Cultural History of the Tarot, Wicked Pack of Cards, Robert Place's book. Robert Place's book looked great. I've always wanted that, never got it. Yeah, the tarot, magic, alchemy, hermeticism, and neoplat. How do you even say that? Neoplat. I don't know. I'm not going to try. Bye, Natalia. I may have missed you, but Natalia's off to work. Just in case you do raffle draw next week, I will be traveling out of country. So if by rare chance I want to keep in mind, I don't want it. All right, Natalia, be safe on your travels, and we'll see you soon. And I will keep that in mind. Hello, Kit Switch. Robert Place seems like a great author for tarot history, though I have to admit I've not been able to read much from him. Yeah, I haven't either. It looks like a great book, sounds like one, but I don't. Is he really dry? I mean, tarot history isn't going to be. I mean, it's going to be fairly dry. But a good author can still style it up and make it readable. Not a tarot scholar, maybe one day. Same. Maybe one day I will really get down with the history of it, but Moon Priestess, I'll keep that in mind. Some of his books need a good editor. Are you talking about Robert Place? Some of his books need a good editor? Is that who we're talking about? I don't know if I have Holistic Tarot. Does that have. I would assume that Benabel put something in there about the history of the tarot. I mean, she had to have, but I don't know how in depth it is. Barb has a few, but she's never opened them. And that's who we are talking about. So he needs an editor. Does this look legit? I'm going to open it. eBay. Oh, there you go. Does it look legit? Well, it's got 100% feedback out of nearly 3,000. I'm going to say it is. And that's a good price. Because what are they on Collect Tarot? They're 45 plus shipping. This is only $42.50 and then $5 shipping. Yeah, I would say that is a good deal. And it has a 30-day return if something isn't right with it. Yeah, Christy, if you're looking for one and you have the money for that right now, I would definitely jump on that. Unopened, brand new deck. Yeah. Oh, and it looks like this is being sold by Collect Tarot in books. Is this this must be their eBay let's see. I can't tell. But yeah, it looks like a really good deal. Rose says, I think Benabel gives some good historical context to start with. Good. I look at feedback too. Yeah. Well, 100% out of almost 3,000 reviews is amazing on eBay, I think. Robert Place is very precise with his history, noting very obscure tarot and playing card decks throughout the years. He does seem like a very knowledgeable man. So I would trust any of his books. Bolaris. Christy says Bolaris, or Lucy says Bolaris. What is Bolaris? I don't know, but at the very bottom of the item, it says follow Collect Tarot Books on Facebook. See our selection of other tarot and fortune telling card decks. So I'm assuming that this is their eBay website for Collect Tarot and Books. So why they have 3 available on eBay and none available in their shop? Maybe they have found that that this deck sells better on eBay than it does in their shop. I don't know. Yay, Christy Moore purchased it. You will not be disappointed. You will love it. Everything about it is amazing. Thank you, Zach. He just, Bolaris equals Collect Tarot. So while I'm over speculating about it and reading the page, Zach is like, yes, Shane. Yes, guys. That's what it is. And it's the same price. Okay, good. Yeah. Same, Michelle. I like to buy books and then they just stay in a stack, and I rarely pick them up. All right, guys. So there has not been a final answer. Christy's got to calm her tits. No more for you, Christy. Don't do it. I could only co-sign that one because I own it. I never regretted it. Out of 40 tarot decks, it's one of the 5 that I kept. So I will recommend that one. Good question, Lucy. Now, will they have it on eBay, but they're out of stock on their site? Yeah, I don't know. I am not sure why they would do that. Maybe they sell better on Etsy or on eBay. Yeah, we never got a final answer on, do we announce the deck that we're giving away or do we keep it a surprise? Will everybody vote with how about, okay, everybody vote. We're going to tally it. Keep it a surprise, says Lucy. Surprise, Carmen. Okay. Announce. Let's start doing this. So, surprise. Announce. So, for surprise, we have 1, 2. Announce 1, 2. Surprise, surprise, announce. I'm the odd one. Announce. Another announce from Zach. Crystal Lotus. Announce. Rosemarie, announce. Surprise, 2 pass, announce, Kit Switch, surprise, Ellie. Announce is definitely winning. I'm going to give it a few more minutes. Barb, not fair. Your imaginary friend. Announce, Zach, yeah, with your shades on because you've already said it. I'm not daft, guys. Drum roll, no double votes, people. Is there anybody who hasn't voted? You have 1 minute left. I'll give it 1 more minute. There's the link again if you want to submit a raffle ticket. You may want to wait if you're going to buy a coffee to see what the deck is, because it looks like Christy. It looks like announce got it by 2 votes. Last call. I really like surprises, but I'm willing to go the popular route on this one. And it looks like announcing has won. We'll just say that announcing has won, and I think that will possibly get more people to interested if they know the deck that they are raffling for. If it's one that someone already has, how do you all feel? I would assume that if somebody already has it, they're not going to buy a coffee. They're not going to want it again. This could suck or they could sell it. For sure. They could still have it and then sell it or give it away to somebody. They could trade it. Trading is an awesome idea that I would personally like to see more of in the tarot community. Lucy says I can use it for trade or sell, still a bargain for 3. Yeah, you're right. I want it to be wanted. That's so hard, Christy, because well, I don't know if that. See, I'm thinking. Kit switch, yay! Butter coffee, thank you. There is also the option of setting a certain amount and doing the raffle before we get the deck, and then whoever wins gets to choose the deck they want. That's an option. I don't think that's as fun. but that is an option. It is a great one mentioned by a few. Yeah, I like this. Forget I said that, guys, because I like the idea of definitely having one. Yeah. Yeah, so forget I said anything. Hi, Sherry Bug. I hope you have a great day too, love. Have a good Easter. Thank you, Michelle. Clicked and donated. We're probably getting up there already because at the beginning of today, Christy, I think we had around $25 already from coffees. So based on the people that I'm seeing buying coffees here, we'll get there in no time. Zach's like, I'm patiently waiting for the announcement. Where is the announcement? What deck is this? Do I want to buy a coffee? All right, Christy, do you want to announce what deck? I don't even know what deck, guys. Christy chose 4 and then had me pick 1 through 4, and I chose 3. But I wanted it to be a surprise for myself, so she didn't even tell me what deck it was. Drumroll, Pagan Otherworlds. I mean, who does not love the Pagan Otherworlds? I absolutely adore it. Is there anybody in here that has not seen the Pagan Otherworlds? Raise your hand if you have never seen or do not know what the Pagan Otherworlds is. I love that that's the one that was chosen, Christy. It's one of my all-time favorite decks. It's, again, one of the 5 that I have. Carmen doesn't have it, and I believe Carmen bought a coffee. Zach is raising his hand. Zach, you know what Pagan Otherworlds is. You've seen it, right? Like it, but missed out on buying it. It's a great deck. Everything about it. I finally got that deck after so much waiting, needed to bypass the international shipping. Yeah, and Zach has it. I'd be surprised if he didn't actually have it, let alone have seen it. Yeah, I think, Lucy, that they are on the 3rd edition. Pagan Otherworlds, it is. And I don't have a walkthrough of the Pagan Otherworlds up, so I will love doing another walkthrough of it. And I will love sending it to whoever wins. Yay! And I don't even know I have the 2nd edition. And I'm not sure what is new about. What was new about the 3rd? Does anybody know, or does anybody have the 3rd? No idea. I need a quick bathroom break, guys. Oh yeah, Lucy has the 3rd. Lucy, you bought a coffee already, didn't you? Lucy's like, God damn it. I should have waited for the next raffle. But like Lucy said, she can trade it for something. And indie decks are so easy to trade. You'll get, the same value. You'll get another indie deck of the same value. Everybody loves, especially Pagan Otherworlds. It is a huge. I almost got rid of mine, and it was huge when I was trying to trade it. Like everybody wanted it. Zach says, I don't think much has changed in the 3rd. I hope it's the same card stock as the 1st. Oh no, I might buy a 2nd coffee. Why, if you already have it, Lucy? Don't you already have the 3rd edition? Am I missing something? You think it's going to make folks thirsty for coffee? Yeah, when we get off here, we'll definitely have to put it up on Read the Wonder and try to market it a bit more so that everybody knows now. I'll do a short 5-minute video again because I think people that, people don't really like having to sort through a 2-hour live to find details. So that's what I did with the last one. We talked about it live, and I just did a quick little video afterwards to say this is what we talked about. You don't have to rummage through the live. Allie, a 23rd Major Arcana card exclusive to Usi's Tarot, the Seeker. Yes, that is an amazing card. Bearing the Infinity symbol, silver holographic Luna cards, heavy paper stock with gold foil embossing for tuck box. Ordered. What's ordered? Christy, what's ordered? There it is again. Your chance at winning the peg in other worlds. You already ordered it, Christy. We don't have that much money yet. Christy's just going on a limb. She's like, I'm going to get this shit before it's gone. And trust that we make our mark. And it already looks like we will. So I'm really excited that somebody's going to get it. It makes me want to, where is my peg in other worlds? I kind of just want to pull it out. Where are you? I think it is in my, I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm just going to talk to myself. It is in my, all right, bathroom break. I'll be back. All right, I am back. Where? Well, I was gonna have a smoke, but I can't find my lighter. Sometimes my cat is laying on it, but she's not. Well, I guess that's the universe speaking to me. I don't need one right now. All right, what did I miss? A lot. Post on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr. Yeah. Yeah, Christy, yes. We will reach the goal, Christy said. So I just did it. You're awesome, Christy. Christy, though, I'm gonna hold on. Christy, I'm messaging you on Messenger really quick. Oops. Whoops. All right, what else did I miss? I am the captain now. Oh, captain, my captain. Now send all those coffees to me. I need another coffee. We're talking about coffee, and I need another one. Bad. A mutiny. Okay. Me and Christy are talking. Okay. No, oh yeah, thank you. Look at that. Okay, there. Is there a Tim? I love Tim Hortons coffee. It's on the other side of town. Um, and not worth it. I did grab my pagan otherworlds. I love it. Look at, I trimmed. If nobody has seen my pagan otherworlds, I trimmed it. I left just a sliver of white around the borders, and I trimmed the whole thing. Isn't it? This is my favorite. This is one of my all-time favorite tarot cards. I love the Queen of Swords, period, but this Queen of Swords is just everything to me. I love, 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 love this card. It looks like, it looks like she's letting go of the butterfly, or she could be welcoming the butterfly. Either way, I love it. I love her mane. Yeah, I've thought about getting this as a tattoo too, Christy. I have. I love it that much. Zach likes the King of Swords. I can't remember for sure what he looks like. I want to see him now. King of Swords, where are you? Oh, yeah. He's a funny guy, but I really like him. Look at it. Look at his finger. Like he's like doing one of these. Gotcha. You see that? And he got the butterflies in there with the King of Swords too. Matching tats, Christy. Yes, let's get the Queen of Swords tattooed on us. I think I would just do from like here up. I don't think I'd do this. I'd just do from there. Although that'd be weird. Like, what would you do for the rest of her body? What would you do? I don't know where I'd get it either, but yeah, it's gorgeous. The Queen of Wands is your favorite queenie. Have you seen the Queen of Wands in this deck? I just love that this deck, it's really earthy. It does have a pagan feel about it for the most part. And I will not be the first to mention that the Lovers is not my cup of tea in this deck. Why call it Pagan Otherworlds if you are going to include Adam and Eve on the Lovers card? Still blows my mind, but they did it. It's a beautiful card. It's still a beautiful card. But, and this isn't it, but this is your Queen of Wands. But I really wish that they had done something different for the Lovers. It really throws, especially if you see it in a reading, it throws the feel of the deck off. Here's the Lovers. Even got the snake down there. So beautiful card. It is a beautiful card. Lucy. They're not pagan? Maybe they were. Maybe. Judgment is another one. Yeah, they could have done something different for Judgment. I knew there was one yeah. Where is Judgment here? And then two, you've got the idea of, well, not. I mean, a little bit, yeah. In your Seven of Cups, you've kind of got your good and evil, your angel and your devil. You have the snake there again. Darcy said, "That's not Adam and Eve. That's some other random pagan couple from back in the day." We'll go with that. Yeah, Judgment's the other one. So again, very, very beautiful, and I obviously got past that. It's not like a break it for me in this deck. The devil is incredible in this deck. A little bit creepy, and I love it. Death is amazing in this. Look, I just want to spend all my day with this deck now. And I'm missing all the comments because I don't want to stop looking at this. Thank you, Christy. Brings up a very good point. And I need to take notes of what I need to really talk about when I make a short little video. So including when you buy a coffee, include your YouTube name. Some people, we really don't know who they are, so we're just gonna have to. If you've submitted, it will show a name on there. Some people's first and last name. So I will assume that those people aren't super anonymous anyway, or didn't want to be. But for your privacy's sake, if one of those people wins and I don't know their YouTube name, I'm just gonna call it a first name. Oh, we're talking cats. I always like talking cats. Mine's sleeping right next to me. Darcy, hello. I think I saw your comment. Yeah, it's somebody else. But didn't register that you were new in the room. Darcy, yes, the devil. Darcy, I think you missed it, but this is the deck that we're giving away in the raffle. That we're raffling off. We have decided to announce it, and it is the Pagan Otherworlds. Barb loves borders. Every time someone trims a deck, I hear the borders scream for their lives. Don't cut me off. I don't like borders. Only on certain decks do I like borders. This is one I did not mind the borders on at all. I did not mind the borders. So why did I trim it, right? I trimmed it because it was just a little bit too big for my hands. I was really trimming obsessed for a minute. And because it was just big enough where I couldn't quite riffle shuffle it comfortably, because I like to riffle shuffle, especially Pagan Otherworlds. I mean, just listen. It's beautiful. So I trimmed it. And I do like how it turned out, but I did not mind the borders at all on this deck. I think it looked really good on this deck. Still missing a lot. Darcy is going to jump on this for her daughter. Good idea. Lucy likes borders as well. Boo Boo Kitty. So you just call her Boo Boo. Subtle borders can be okay. Trimming gives Vamo shivers. At one point, it would have done me too. At one point, I was like, oh my God, it's too sacred. Way too sacred to touch this. And then it occurred to me that it's not really sacred. It is, it's paper with art on it. It becomes sacred to you depending on how you use it and how you feel about it. I don't feel like the deck itself in its packaging is sacred. So I trim before I consecrate or really get to know the deck. I trim it and then I get closer to it. Barb, yeah, okay. She agrees with thank you. Agreed on the Druid Craft, and that's one of my other 5 decks is the Druid Craft right here, and I trimmed all the borders off. And it's still, I mean, it's still a super large deck, even with the borders off. It's like the perfect size deck with the borders off. LOL, Zach, no. I think Pagan Otherworlds needs another border. Yeah, the linen finish on the Pagan Otherworlds just is amazing. Really is. Boo for short. Come here, Boo. I like that a lot. Now I need that second copy to trim. I really don't mind. Oh, I missed something. And I love to riffle shuffle. It's way better riffle shuffling if they're trimmed, to be honest. Can't get myself to trim my Victorian Romantic. I really don't mind. I don't blame you for it. It took a lot of nerve to trim my Pagan Otherworlds. It was the hardest deck I had to make that decision on. I hesitated for weeks about trimming it. My arts and crafts skilling suck. Otherwise, I'd consider trimming some of my decks that are too border heavy. There are some like tutorials out there, but using a guillotine, and you can get a cheap one at Joann's for like $10 if you use the 50% off, are really foolproof if you take your time. There's really nothing to it, and you get a perfect. I mean, these were done with a guillotine, and they are like brand new out of the box. Perfect. The Druid Craft, I used scissors on this bad boy a couple weeks ago when I rebought it. And I didn't think I'd ever use scissors again, but it went much better this time. And I don't mind them being a little bit off. I think they feel a little bit more natural. I don't know. I find that it's not easy to riffle shuffle these, but I find with the Druid Craft, I don't really mind not riffle shuffling. Shane, can you please remind us the 5 decks you kept? Pagan Otherworlds. Let me make sure about this. The Saperfino, Pagan Otherworlds, the Druid Craft. I have my Centennial Rider-Waite, the Morgan Greer, was that 6? Hold on. And I also do, that's it. That is it. Except I do have the Wild Unknown. I have the Wild Unknown, but that became a very, I only have it because I can't bear to throw it away. It's not sellable because I trimmed it, I edged it. It was like my what word am I looking for? I need this cigarette. I need to find my lighter. It's my experiment deck. So I still have that, but I never use it. Let's see. Oh my goodness. I'm missing a lot. Okay, so there I named the decks. I like the consecration video for the cards. Thank you, Cat Switch. I really loved doing that. That's the second time I've been out there at our nature center to do that. What was that? The first one might have been the Pagan Otherworlds that I did out there. Yeah, but I love it. Hello, next tape. Hello. I'm just seeing you come in. Rose says I'm not foolproof though. Yeah, if you're really not comfortable with it and you make a mistake, especially if it is a bigger deck, I have made a mistake before that made me feel sick. So you need to be ready for the possibility of it going Ari. Shane, you could do a couple trim videos or mod deck videos. Yeah, I think I have in the past. I don't know what happened to them, if they're still up, but I could certainly do that again. When do we draw names? Probably not yet. We'll get back to that. Guillotine Office Depot, that's card size. Shane, when shall we draw names? Hold on, let me catch up to the comments here. I just remember guilty having rounded the corners. That's too long to wait, Darcy said. I could raffle it off. What, my wild unknown? Nobody wants it. It's the wild unknown. Either you've had it, or you've never wanted it. Okay. Darcy's listing my deck. She said, Pecan Otherworlds. Yeah. Guys, it is no longer the Pagan Otherworlds. It is the Pecan Otherworlds. Morgan Greer, Centennial, Druidcraft, Wild Unknown. The Saprofino. See, I didn't include Wild Unknown because I don't even think of it anymore. Because it's not even with my other decks. It's just, maybe I'll do like some kind of fun collage poster with it. That would be really fun. I could even raffle that up. I don't know if I'd like it or not, but it would be fun to do with some Mod Podge. And I do have a first edition blue box of the RWS, which I don't include because I already have my Centennial, and I don't know what to do with this first edition. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with it. Crochet videos, wink, wink. Barb, you're probably the only one that would watch. Like if I made a little section of crochet videos on my page, it would be like one view with one comment from Barb. I like to buy modded decks. Someone else did the work for me and they're usually cheaper. You could sell it. It's not very well modded because I did a lot of different stuff. I don't even want to talk about it. I plan to do a poster collage with my extra spirit Halloween deck. Very, very cool. Lucy says, no, you'll have 2 views. I'll watch 2. How many of you guys on here actually crochet? Tell me if you actually crochet. I would watch it. I crochet too, have not in a while, but would be cool. Oh, missing 3 cards on the Barb, just be creative with it at that point. Do a collage, cut some stuff out. What else? You could get like a wooden box for tarot cards and Mod Podge all the cards to your wooden box. So you have a tarot box holder that's just covered in tarot cards. Nyx wants to learn. Carmen crochets. Crystal Lotus crochets. Lady D crochets. Lucy used to crochet. Sapphire Hands crochets. Kitchwitch wishes she could. Why don't you? And I can watch more than once to bump up views. Bless your heart. I will consider it. Since that is a cool idea. Just for the crocheters in the tarot tube here to have a video they can look at just to be able to crochet tarot bags. I don't crochet, but I bought patterns and yarn. That is a great start. Now you just need to learn how to. I better look over here at what Christy said to me. Yeah, maybe that would just be... Yeah, Christy, we'll talk afterwards. I don't know what French knitting is. Is it a joke? What is French knitting? What do y'all do with your finished crochet work? Sell it, keep it, store it for the apocalypse. If I crochet, it's either for somebody else or it's crochet pouches. One of my bags, I have one right here. This is a pouch I made for my Soprafino. So you just unravel it there. And some I make like drawstring pouches or flapped ones. This one is an actual like wrap. And they're super easy and customizable. I mean, so I could do a quick video on like how to figure out like what exactly you need to do to get started and how to customize it to fit your deck and such, so that those who do know how to crochet have an easier time crocheting bags for themselves. When you talk afterwards, can you start some good rumors about me? When I talk afterwards, where? What are we talking about? I crochet double thick dog blankets for the animal shelter. That's really nice of you. Yeah, I don't have anything that I personally want besides this blanket I'm working on. I don't crochet a lot for myself besides pouches. A lot of it has been stuff for my nieces and nephews, crocheting them blankets, stuff like that. Crochet is like fruitcake. It lasts forever. Thanks, Rose. I do love this bag. I love it. I like how that one wraps like that. Yeah. Yeah, I really like that I started doing. Where's my other one? I'm a lot more proud of my other one, but it might be in my car. I think it's in my car. Bummer, so I won't be able to show you that one. That's all right. And those are the only two. No, where are my Lenormand cards? I'm a mess. I think those are in my car too. Okay, I really I want to know what happened to. Oh, look, I found it. It was in the cushion. All right. Me and my daughters were crocheting fake food. It was awesome. When crocheted taro chips with cheeses, guacamole, and salsa in crocheted dishes. Well, that's cute as fuck, Lady D. Super, super cute. And then they use those as toys to like play with. That's a really good idea. I've crocheted stuffed animals for my nieces and nephews, but never tortilla chips, cheese, guacamole, and salsa. But it probably looks really cute. Caps are, yeah. If you're looking for something to crochet, you can always crochet caps for preemie babies and donate them to certain places. They're super quick to crochet. You said you were going to talk to Christy later. There it is. I bet she'd come up with great rumors about me. Well, what kind of rumors would you like us to start, Barb? Or you just want to be surprised? You better be prepared, though. We all know how quickly rumors get around in Ontario Tube and how seriously they're taken. I will have to look at the pics on Facebook. Rumors coming from me would just be funny. Me and Christy should just start doing that. Let's just start coming up with really funny random rumors about certain people online. Not anything menacing, but so that when it comes back to them, they're like, what? What the fuck? I do what? Make it fun just for you, yeah. Yeah, let's start a mission to make rumors more fun and less menacing. Barb, just want to be surprised. I heard she does car commercials in Japan. Yeah, just like that, Zach. Like just something so random that when it comes back to it and somebody's like, Barb, so how's your commercials going that you're selling in Japan? Barb was just like, great. Heading over to Japan next weekend to do another. Yeah, you guys, if you haven't heard, Barb also has a #1 pop album in Japan, all about her cats. The songs are. They're amazing. Check them out. Rose likes to make tarot cards out of pecans. The best one she made was for her pecan otherworlds. K-pop. She's huge in Japan. Huge. Too much. That'd be funny. Nutty. Yeah. Aren't we all, Barb? We are all legends in our own minds. Pecan otherworlds pie. Will somebody please make a pecan otherworlds pie? Please. Lady D, will you crochet us one? You're good at crocheting food. Lady D, crochet a pecan otherworlds pie, please. Bye, Carmen. Enjoy your day as well. Happy Easter to you. I'm going to go too as soon as I get done with the cigarette, which is going to be about 2 minutes. I got to get outside. It is now 1:30, so it's going to be beautiful out and help hide Easter eggs. Fake Easter eggs filled with candy. Shane, YouTube has videos of songs that aren't copyrighted, so you can use on your videos. But are they good ones? Are they good? Or are they just... What are they? And how do I find these? The album is called Songs for My Drunk Cat. So now we know that she likes to liquor her cats up as well. No, you scoop the box. Yeah, it's time to scoot. Hide those eggs. Yeah, guys, so I'm going to get off here. YouTube has a list in Creator Studio. I will have to do some research into what I can and can't play, because I just, if you've been on my channel for a minute, you know that I love to use music. I just do. Music to me speaks in really candidly in ways that we just don't speak aloud, and I love it. They say what we are too afraid to say, or that would seem too ridiculous to say, yet we love singing about this shit. We just can't say it out loud, So I love, love, love music. And most of the time they let me get away with it. It was just that one, and I'm not sure why. Because I've even had Adele on my, Adele played before in some of my videos, and those weren't blocked. So who knows? Hi, Liv. We are all just leaving, but it was great for you to stop in. Happy Ishtar. Yes, let's all remember that Easter was originally very pagan. Someone may have reported me. That could have happened, yeah. Oh, poop. Well, I'll watch the replay. Liv, it was mostly just a bunch of bullshitting. So if you're super bored and some of it's funny, maybe it'll be fun, but there's nothing important. We talked about the raffle, Liv, but I'm going to do a short video just recapping all of it so that you don't have to sort through an entire live. So I'll do that later today. So that'll be a video you'll see on here tonight. It's just about the raffle. Quick 5-minute video. Barb. And there's a link again if you would like to buy a coffee to get yourself entered to win the third edition of the Pagan Otherworlds. All right, I am off here. Thanks for being here, guys, and making this live chat so much fun. I had a good time. I think we all did. And I'm really looking forward to doing this giveaway, especially knowing now that it's Pagan Otherworlds. Lazarus, good call, Zach. Lazarus might have Jesus on the first zombie. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Enjoy your Easter if you celebrate it. If you don't, have a great day. Celebrate it however you want to. You're so welcome, Kit Switch. All right, I'm gone. Bye-bye, guys. Take care of yourselves.